Sunday, we're going to talk about unfortunate events, and we're actually talking about difficulty. If you want to read early to get a head start, go into 1 Peter. You could read chapter 4, 12 through 14. And on Sunday, I'm only going to reference or print chapter 5, 6 through 11, verses 6 through 11. Janet introduced me to a series of children's books several years ago that I was grateful to have discovered. There is a series called the Lemony Snicket books. I trust you have them for your grandchildren. If not, you need to get them. Kids love them. The preface of the story really is this character who's make-believe, who's telling these stories about this little family. They're Violet, Klaus, and baby Sonny. And this little family has the worst things you could ever imagine that keep happening to them. He calls them a series of unfortunate events, but they're awful. They're tragedies. They're scary. You don't know from one page to the next how in the world they're going to survive the next unfortunate event. He uses sort of understatement that really is kind of humorous to the children as he describes something that's really bad in kind of a laissez-faire sort of easygoing way. Peter does kind of the opposite when you read these texts in chapter 4 and chapter 5. You will discover that he is talking to Christian people who really, really have suffered. He would not say unfortunate events. He is talking about how to manage suffering. In the context of the day, keep in mind that people who claim to be Christ followers really did suffer. For instance, under the reign of Nero, which would have been just before the time this was probably written, Christians were mutilated, were set on fire, were put in animal skins so that dogs would attack them. It was just horrible because they were scapegoats for the fire that Nero himself lit. They knew what it meant to have horrible events in your life, disasters, things that you have to overcome. So Sunday, we're going to take a peek inside of this text and try to rally around each other to learn how do we work our way out of such disastrous things that can happen to us, and frankly, that will from time to time happen to us. How do we get through? The Bible has some great help with that. You'll see some of that in this text as you read, so I hope that you will check on that. Hope you will continue to attend the gathering. We are so appreciative of Don and Jay and Janet leading us in music right now. We're happy that they're guiding us in a way that is helpful. We will sing together. We will worship together on these Sundays during this time where we're making some adjustments musically. But I know that you'll be there. I know that you will invite neighbors and friends. If you can't be with us in person, you'll get the video later on Sunday afternoon. So I hope that you'll watch it. You take care of yourselves this week. God bless you. If any of you are interested in sharing a little bit of your story, we have our first victim this week. Robbie Carroll's going to take 3 to 5 minutes to just tell us a little bit about herself. We won't do that every Sunday. We'll kind of intersperse this from time to time. But I would love to know more about you. And this gives me and I think others an opportunity to hear your story so we know face and name together. At any rate, you have a great week and we'll see you Sunday.